This morning on Wallet Wednesday, we're digging deeper into the Oregon DMV data breach.
A global hack on June 15th may have jeopardized the personal information of 3.5 million people in the state of Oregon. The Oregon Department of Transportation says the hackers could have access to first and last names, driver's license or ID card numbers, dates of birth, physical addresses, and the last 4 digits of your social security number. So joining us live now with some tips to protect your private information is Michael Brummer, Vice President and Head of Experian Global Data Breach Resolution. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Really important topic because we're talking about big numbers here. So how can consumers know if their private information has been compromised?
Well, the breach was first discovered because the information was dumped on the dark web. And if you have dark web monitoring through an identity protection service, you could get an alert there. But most likely, you were informed by the Oregon DMV on the posting on their website and assume that everybody that had a driver's license, as you said, is impacted. The first thing I would also do is check your credit file and put a fraud alert on your credit file as soon as possible.
Yeah, so it's basically less of a try to figure out if you were affected and just assume that your information is out there now. So what other steps should consumers be taking right now to try and stay protected?
Well, in addition to the recommendations that the Oregon DMV already put on their website, besides checking your credit file, I would change any passwords that you have. I would also consider signing up for free identity theft protection, and there's lots of that available, whether it's through Experian Identity Works or other places. And then go ahead and make sure that you're not responding to any texts that are suspicious, clicking on any links, and then also make sure that your social media doesn't contain any personal identity information.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. What could somebody with ill intent do with the information that they were able to get from this data breach?
Well, because it is very sensitive information, and there's a lot of it, they could apply for other government IDs, open lines of credit, potentially even get healthcare accounts opened to get services if they didn't have health insurance. And then even commit a crime, use your identity information to do something nefarious.
Yeah, it's scary stuff, and there can be financially a lot at stake as well for folks. Tell us a little bit about Experian's role in identity theft protection and what else is out there for people who need help.
Well, as one of the 3 major credit bureaus, we have a lot of services to be able to place a fraud alert or a credit freeze on your file. There's free access to a fraud resolution specialist to help you, and free identity theft protection from Identity Works, which is our identity theft protection product, and also other paid products. And you can call in anytime and get assistance from someone to help you, as well as to suggest tips to protect you from fraud in the future.
There are 3 major credit services of which you are one. Would you have to take these steps with each one? Experian, TransUnion, would you have to go through that whole process with each one of the credit bureaus?
That's correct. You can place a fraud alert with one of the bureaus, and they can extend that and help assist you with a fraud alert with the other ones. But in terms of a credit freeze, you have to do that individually, either online or over the phone or through the mail with each one of them, one by one.
So a little bit of homework here for folks, but one that could end up saving you a lot of money if you are the victim of identity theft. Michael, thank you so much for joining us. Some good information for a lot of Oregonians right now.
Thanks for having me.
And for everything you need to know about the